Hello and welcome back to Scatterbrook Farm. My name is Eddie and this is my vlog, and today is September the 6th. And yes, our crops have finally come ripe. We got our sunflowers here already, the barley is ready, and so is the canola as well. So pretty good time. We had a little bit of rain overnight, so at the moment we're currently waiting for our crops to dry out a bit. I think it'll be with the amount of rain, I think it'll probably be a day or so before we can get into our newly ripened crops. But in the meantime, I have some work to do with the pigs. So our pig feed, well, we need to feed the pigs, basically. They are a little bit low on feed. So we're just going to bring some pig food out here and load it into our trailer. Oh, I think actually the best way for me to do this is to get the trailer and load it straight off the forks, because we're just going to get rid of the pallet anyway. So let's get back into here and just grab this. There we go. There we are. So we need to, yeah, we need to basically do a load of work with our animals this morning. It's going to be, as I said, a day or so before we're able to get back into the harvest. But once we get back into it, we've got a whole load of stuff to do. So I think we'll have a few vlogs over the next few days that sort of covering that. Oh, I need a little bit further back. Come on. There we go. And hook it up. And then we can just bring it over here and I'll fill it up with these. Like so. We'll get these into here. Just pouring in the pig food bags. We're going to need another set, so we'll just pull this back here and head back out. And yeah, I think we can fit about 2 pallets worth of pig food bags into here, and that will keep our pigs going for a nice long while. We'll go and top up their water on our way past as well. Leave that little bag there. And the great thing about where we'll be shortly is we'll be very much in a position where we won't need to buy these pig food bags and things in. Once we've got the corn harvested, and the corn unfortunately still has a little way to go. I think we'll be I think it's going to be late September, maybe even October before we get to that. We should be all right, I think. There we go. Fill this up and empty these bags into our very old ransoms trailer. This would have been used as a carting trailer once. I think we're going to go and get one more bag. I think we can probably fit in. I'm just going to have a look. I think we can probably fit in. Yeah, we can fit in some more pig food into this. Maybe just that single pallet of a few bags that we've got there, just to top it off. We can always put some in the back of the John Deere as well if we want. So we're pretty good as far as that goes. There we are. Putting that up like that. Oh, that didn't help. Let's see if we can. Sometimes we can swing in and pick these up. Yeah, we're a bit of an angle on this, but that'll be fine. We're not going very far, and there's not much on here either. It's always better if you can get straight onto your pallets, but that'll be fine. And alright, let's load this. Get the rest of this on. There we go. Wasn't too much there. So we're going to be using our 11090 in a minute to do the to go and clean stuff up as well. In fact, we want to do that before really we go and tip that. So we'll leave this here for a minute. now that we've got this on, the reason why I filled that up first really was just to make sure that I was well, I had this on the front of it, so I might as well get it off and get it sorted. Now, you might have noticed as we came around that corner, we've got a nice new building here. Now, this is only temporary structure. This is a Eurotunnel temporary building. We put some ground down, but I just needed somewhere. We had more bales off our fields then than we could store. As you can see over here, we filled up the space we could. We can't stack it any higher at the moment because we've got these bales in here. So we put that sort of temporary structure in there just to do that. We are going to, as I said before, we're going to extend the yard out that way into that field anyway. So it just made sense for us to put something in here that we could store stuff under and just use as a general storage space for now. There we go. But yeah, you can see this wonderful sea of golden that exists all around the farm at the moment. All this crop that is ready to be harvested. We don't want the bale shredder at the moment, to be honest. We want the other one. We want our bucket. Because as you can see here, there is a load of pig food on the ground. And we're going to need this to go and clean chickens as well. I think I might just get... this is... for cleaning the pigs, this isn't too bad. But cleaning the chickens, I think we could probably get away with just having a spade to do that. Let's just clear this. There we go. And this can go back into the pig feed. Like that. And my plan is overall here after the harvest, as I've said before, we're going to sort of level this whole area, see if we can't get some concrete down as well. We tend to use this area around the pigs as our sort of our main area for the yard. With the barn area, the barn in front, or the bit in front of the barn, sorry, being that little bit small for us to do general stuff with equipment and vehicles and things. It makes more sense to us to do the well, we've got some hay in the... I'm just going to move this hay there because we want to try and clean up our chickens if we can. Yeah, this is where having a spade would come in more useful, I think. I think we'll get hold of a spade and clean that up later. That would make more sense. For now, I'm just going to park this back here. Actually, I'm going to park this around the other side because we're going to need it in a minute. Let's not run over our sunflowers, though. And we've got a good array of crop. The crop is all looking really, really nice at the moment. I'm looking forward to being able to get into that and get that cut over the next few days. We should have a nice little dry spell now that the rain is cleaned out. Right, we do have a pile of manure to sort in there in a little bit. So we'll go and get our pigs fed first. We'll turn this on while we pass because look at that. There's not a lot of water in there. Head over and get our pigs fed, I think. Oh. And away we go. And this is, to me, this has always been the most productive way for us to feed the pigs. This little trailer just works really well to get all of those, all of the pig feed brought over, rather than trying to fill the bucket on the tractor and it taking, you know, several trips like that. Just filling this up at the far side, and then just backing it up and tipping all the pig food in works well for us. There we go. Let's back this up. There we go. And tip it. Perfect. That will do as well. Like so. And then we can just get the bucket and start clearing out the manure that's in here. Making sure we're nice and tidy. Now, the pigs are not going to get out of the way for this. So we'll have to try and navigate around them. Oh, where are you going? Come on. That's it. Turn around. It's always fun trying to maneuver ourselves around the pigs. Right. So we've got a few buckets of this in here to clean out. When I say a few buckets, I mean lots of buckets. They'll get out of our way rather nicely. That's good. There we go. Such a huge amount of manure in here. Now, we don't tend to spread the manure ourselves. We have a... we are able to... we're able to... It's one of those things. We're able to spread slurry on our fields because we've got a slurry spreader. We haven't got a manure spreader on the farm. So while we create manure here, we don't create a huge amount of it. So we tend to sell that up to the BGA and make money from that. In return, we get digestate back from the BGA. So that works well for us. Whereas the other farms around here tend to sell other bits and pieces. That was a jump from that pig. Right. Sorry, it's the whole thing of trying to concentrate and avoid pigs. It's getting me a little bit tongue-tied today. Just always trying to make sure that the pigs are not harmed by me clearing them out. There we go. Yeah, so we tend to sell this to the BGA, make some money from the manure. It's never a huge amount. It's normally about a single trailer's full. Most of our we tend to give the pigs enough straw to create a little bit, just to be a little bit of bedding, but mostly we try and generate slurry from the pigs. There we go. That has cleaned them out. And as you can see, as a result, we don't get a huge amount of manure off them. Right, let's tip this last one out. And then we'll close up their gate so that they don't escape. They're pretty good while the tractor's going in and out. You saw them part and sort of get out of the way while we were doing it, which is quite useful. And then the last job we need to do with the pigs today is we need to go and get them some new straw. As I was saying, we tend to give them some straw. We tend to not give them a huge amount of straw. So we'll get some of the new straw that we've got, because we had all but run out. And what we want to do is hook up our full setup, disconnect the actual shredder itself, and then we can get the bales into this. Or bale. We're going to take the end bale off here that's in our storage and get that. I could have got a thinner one. I decided seeing as we've got the barley to cut as well, and we're going to have bales off that we might as well have a little bit of extra storage space. I do plan eventually to put up a more permanent structure. We're going to put up a new hay barn, just to sort of somewhere that we can. Oh, sorry, yeah, hay barn. Somewhere where we can put this up on a more permanent basis, but we're sort of still designing that area of the farm, and as a result, I needed to get something up before we lost straw to rotting and things over the summer. With the or over the autumn with the rain that tends to hit us. There we go. Let's give them some of this. There we go. So yeah, trying to sort of clear that and make sure that we don't end up with any issues or anything with our straw. I needed to create a temporary structure. We can actually hold quite a lot of bales in here, and we're actually a little bit freer to move than we were over there. So at the moment, this is do us absolutely fine. Later, as I said, we will probably knock it down. But actually, if it works for a while, we might keep it. I might see if, because we actually dip down from the road here. You can see we've raised the level a little bit to put the structure in. We might raise this whole yard just a tad in putting the concrete on it. So, right, there we go. That's done. I think we might get away with doing one more. Maybe. And the advantage of putting this out here, of course, is that we also are able to maneuver a lot better with this. And this would be a good storage area actually to do stuff in general with the pigs. But you can see the difficulty with the land not being flat there. Is that you can't actually you rise as you come into it. So yeah, I think we're gonna have to flatten it out a little bit when we redo this yard. But yeah, that is more for the winter. Right, and there. Let's go head over here and get this emptied again. Perfect. Our horses are doing pretty well as well. While that's actually emptying into our pigs, we're just going to hop the fence and give the horses some water. As you'll be able to see, there's all my fencing. Plenty of food in with our horses, but they could do a little bit of water, so we'll do that. They're doing well. We've still got a nice little income from looking after these two horses. There's a little bit here I am worried about. They've not tried to escape, but yeah, they could hurt themselves trying to escape through that corner. So I need to kind of look at the farm in general and see what we've got and see if there's any that we need improvement. For now, though, while this slightly damp day is getting in the way of our harvest, I think this is probably where we're going to leave it for now. We've got plenty of work done with both our well, mainly on our pigs. But we will be... I'll go and look at the chickens in a minute. I think for you guys, that's just really an update on the farm as to where we are, where we're going. And next time, I think we're going to get chomping and cutting into that harvest and cutting into those crops. For now, though, all that remains is for me to say thank you for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this vlog. Please give it a like, drop us a comment, and give it a share. And for all the latest videos from the farm, please subscribe to the channel and ring that bell. And I will see you next time. Goodbye.